Hi, this is Daniel, Rooflife of Oregon. Modern houses, you don't have to deal with that. Most of your new construction houses, they take all of your power, they run it underground, you never see it, you've got the box on the side of your house. Older houses, Northeast Portland, Southeast Portland, they're all running from power poles. You guys have all seen those. The power pole runs the power, phone lines, things like that, right down into the top of your roof. So there's a big pole that sticks up, sometimes right over the top of your driveway, that connects to your roof. The power runs into there. You know, the interesting thing is a lot of roofing contractors are afraid of those. They don't want to work with them at all. So you have a new roof put on, the roofing contractor comes out, they start roofing everything. They get to that section, and rather than dealing with it like they should, taking that old flashing off and putting it on correctly, they leave the old one on there. Sometimes that thing is 30 years old, it's an old piece of rubber, old piece of metal, and it's all cracked up and water can go inside. So they leave it, they put all the new roofing around it, and they just add a bunch of caulking or mastic or whatever they can just to seal it up. The problem is that's just not going to work. So you've got this beautiful roof. It's 20, it's supposed to get 20 years, 30 years, 40 years. There's even 50-year roofs out there. But you've got this part on your roof that's just not going to work for more than 2 years. The right thing to do is to replace that. This can be done when the roof is being put on. We can also take care of this in maintenance. It is something that can be corrected even if the original roofer did it incorrectly. What we do is we take off that old rubber thing that just doesn't work anymore. It's called a no-caulk. We have actually seen contractors that try to take what's called a no-caulk. It's a piece of metal with a rubber ring, and they take a pair of snips and they cut this thing and they wrap it around there, add a bunch of caulking. Oh, it's fine, it's going to last. No, it's not going to work. There are a couple different ways you can do that correctly. One is they make what's called a one-piece split lead, and it sounds kind of funny, but it actually wraps around. So that pole is sticking up, and this piece of lead wraps around one way, then it wraps around another way, and then it completely encapsulates it. We add caulking, put what's called a pipe ring around that, and then put what's called a storm collar over that. It's kind of like if a dog had surgery and they put the cone of shame on, reverse that, puts it down. It's metal, it's going to last longer than the roof. That's the right way to do it. There are a couple of other options. There's one that's made out of silicone that wraps around very similar, and it's got little metal clips. That one works pretty good. We're a fan of the lead style just because we know it's going to outlast your roof, and it's going to keep you from getting water down the inside of your wall, because when that happens, most homeowners don't even know that it's leaking until all of a sudden the bottom of their roof is rotting out, or bottom of their wall is rotting out, and they have no idea that it's coming from the roof. If you're lucky, you're going to see it. You'll see a stain on the ceiling above where the power pole is. You may see a water stain at the wall at the bottom. A lot of times, unfortunately, homeowners have no idea that it's leaking. And that's why having us come out for a well care checkup is really going to help you, because we climb up, we're going to assess the entire roof. Most of the time you're having us out there looking for moss and things like that. While we're up there, we're looking for other things that are wrong. We find that power pole problem, we're going to let you know. That way we can take care of it before it becomes a crisis for you.